Hey everyone and welcome back. It's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and today we have the single hot and trendy and 2-hole beads of the month clubs to take a look at that I received for the month of February 2022. Beads of the Month clubs have many different options for monthly subscriptions, and you can get them in 2 different sizes depending on how many beads you want or how much you want to spend. So be sure to check out the website. I will leave the link right down below the video, and I have a coupon code which is Opal10, OPAL 10, if you want to use that to save 10% off the first month of a new subscription. And you can also choose to get a findings companion pack with any bead subscription as well for an additional cost that will ship with your beads. I get these 2 clubs every month because I really enjoy working with a lot of the more adventurous shapes and new and exciting things that come out, and I find that the single size of the bead clubs still offer a generous quantity of beads that give me a great variety and a lot to work with. So every month the themes will change, and you can see the theme names there at the top. We have Cranberry Ice in the 2-hole bead club, and we have Alpine Ridge in the hot and trendy club. We'll go ahead and get started with Cranberry Ice. And as you can see, everything's listed on the front, so you know exactly what you're getting, as well as the retail value and the quantity. And every month you'll get 8 containers of beads for each of these subscriptions. Let's do a little flip over. Oh, that's beautiful. Gorgeous combination there. So let's go ahead and open this up together and take a closer look at each of these items one at a time. All right, first on our list is the Crystal AB Amos Parpuka beads. You can see these in this container. Let's go ahead and take some out. Gorgeous reflective Amos Parpukas with that AB rainbow-like metallic coating on one side, and then the crystal clear glass still letting that show through on the other side. These, as you can see very clearly there, have the 2 holes that run parallel through this teardrop shape, 1 hole at the top and 1 more toward the center. Up next are the Crystal AB Samos Parpuka beads. And we're still going with this Crystal AB, getting that really iridescent looking finish. These are like a domed cabochon-like shape. They have a hole that runs through either side of this rounded oval. It's got that round dome top and a more flat bottom. Up next are these stunning Halo Pink Rose Mini Gem Duo beads. I love those halo finishes. That's referring to that very light golden luster shine that you see over top of that deep rosy pink. So it really elevates the look of the color and catches the light beautifully. This is a newer shape, and I'm having a lot of fun working with these mini gem duos. So excited to get another color of those. I definitely don't have this color. Next up, we have the Halo Pink Rose Paisley duos. Just loving this combination. So these paisley duos, of course, have that paisley-like shape, a sort of curved teardrop with 1 hole going through that more pointed tip and then the other hole going through the lower rounded end. Our next container is holding the light rose luster Tila beads. These have a very light silvery-like shine over top of that very light peach glass that is letting so much light through. You can see these are a square tile-like shape with the holes running parallel through those. And I think this is a really pretty combination with those Halo Rose Pink beads and the Crystal AB. And I have tutorials using each and every one of these beads so far. You'll get different 2-hole beads every single month in this club, so you're not going to get the same ones every time. There's a lot of 2-hole beads out there, so it's always a great surprise as to what we're going to get. Up next, we have the Transparent Luster Topaz/Pink Bar beads. Another one that's letting that light pass through. You get that hint of very light dusty pink, and the 2 holes run through the face of these flat bars, and this is offering us a slightly different pink tone than we've gotten so far. Container number 7 is holding the Rosaline AB Super Duos. That AB coating really pops, making these look really shimmery and reflective. They have the very light peach background that also leans a little bit pink. And Super Duos, of course, we see pop up a lot in the 2-hole Beads of the Month Club. They're a very popular 2-hole bead that can be used in many different projects. And our 8th and final container for cranberry ice is the Crystal AB Honeycomb bead variety. So finishing this up with even more Crystal AB, this time in that honeycomb 6-sided shape, a lovely way to wrap up the contents. So there is this month's 2-hole Beads of the Month Club that I received. If you are also a subscriber of this club, you may have received a different theme. Those may vary based on availability and also what you've gotten before in the past. This is definitely a new one for me and I'm loving it. I think they did a fantastic job as usual. And if you're somebody who knows you like 2-hole beads, chances are you'll be happy with this club. So if you wanted to get even more, you could sign up for the double version. You would still get 8 containers. You would just get twice the quantities of beads that you see here. One other perk of having a bead subscription with them is that on your paper invoice that comes with your package, they also include a link at the bottom, which will take you to a page that changes every month where you can download or print 3 beading patterns, and a lot of times they include more of these multi-hole shapes that you may want extra inspiration for, and over time you can add those patterns to your online beading library. So we still have one other club to look at, and that is Alpine Ridge. Let me clear this away and we will take a look at what is inside the Hot and Trendy Beads of the Month Club. And beginning with container number 1, we have the metallic matte light blue Delos Parpukas. And here is a look at those in my hand. We have that soft satiny metallic medium blue color in these crown shaped beads with the 3 holes that run parallel up and down through the shape. Up next are the matte aluminum True 2 fire polish beads, approximately 150 pieces in there, so even more than it actually looks like. I actually use these quite a bit because I love the fact that they are cut very well for being such a tiny bead. You can really count on that size being very consistent, which is wonderful in very specific bead weaving projects. The 3rd container is holding the Montana Blue AB gumdrops. This is a very interesting shape. You can see why they're called a gumdrop. They're not quite a spike bead. They are rounded up there at the top. The hole runs through the bottom. They have a flat base, and you get part of the bead that's got that very reflective AB coating over top of that deep Montana blue color. In container number 4, we have some Montana Blue leaf beads. And you can see those in my hand. See, still a lot to work with here. The hole running up and down through the length of the leaf shape. They let some light through. They have that deep smoky gray with a bluish green undertone. Next, we have a container with the crystal chrome spike beads. That crystal chrome is really pretty. Part of the bead is crystal clear, and then you have that metallic chrome over part of the bead. It still reflects through the crystal clear portion. And these are one of the smaller check glass spike sizes. These do have more of a pointy tip with the hole running through the base and a flat bottom there also. Next, we have some crystal chrome pinch beads. So once again, part of the bead is showing that crystal clear glass. The other part has the metallic chrome coating. These pinch beads are basically like a pinched oval. They're 3-sided with the hole that just runs through the center. And I think this is a great combination with the lighter blue and the Montana. Container number 7 is holding some chalk gray luster wheel beads. And here they are. We're getting some of these opaque beads now to go with some of our other finishes and colors. And you can see why they are called a wheel bead with that circular disc-like wheel-like shape in this neutral medium gray. And then our 8th and final container is holding the chalk blue luster vertical fixer beads. So some more of this lighter blue this time with a smooth and glossy coating and a luster metallic silvery shine over the top of the blue. This is a very adventurous shape. These are a 4-hole bead, so you can see you get a variety of different beads like that are more unique and different and definitely stretch you creatively. They have that ridge there in the center on one side. The idea is that they could hold, for example, a rivoli in place, and you could frame out and bezel around something with that ridge holding that in place at the center, and a great way to finish up our selection. So that's another unique and fun, hot and trendy monthly bead club. Very happy with this one as well, of course. Even getting shapes in here that I haven't seen before, and I've been subscribed for quite a long time now. The color palette is curated beautifully, just like Cranberry Ice and just like I've come to expect from their bead clubs. And again, if you're the type of person that really likes to work with just about anything and you like high quality check glass beads, I think you'll definitely enjoy the subscription. And that wraps up the 2 single beads of the month clubs I received for this month. I hope you enjoyed taking a closer look at these and checking out the beads up close. Be sure to look around on their website to see all the different subscription options, including a rotating option, which will rotate you through all their different clubs. And don't forget you can use the coupon code OPAL10 to save 10% off the first month of one of your first bead club subscriptions. I want to thank you all for joining me. I'm so glad to have you here. I hope you'll come back. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these clubs or anything else you'd like to say, and feel free to share the video with your other beading friends. That's all I have for now. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy beading.